There is one big reason why Erik Ten Hag worries me as a Liverpool fan. Now, it's a big one. And if you're a Liverpool fan or even a United fan, you're probably thinking I'm crazy and full of baloney, but this is a legitimate fear. And I almost feel bad sharing this because I don't want to spread worry. I don't want to spread panic amongst my fellow Liverpool fans, my fellow Liverpoolians, even though I'm not from Liverpool, of course. But I don't want to spread the fear and panic just to do that. But I think this is a legitimate fear, and I want to be honest and open with you guys, and we can have a discussion about it in the comments. So we're going to get to that big reason in a minute, because first, I have to provide the context for this in order to properly communicate why Ten Hag worries me so much. So let's dive into some cold, hard facts. First and foremost, if you look at Manchester United, since Fergie left all those years ago, this is kind of a low-res graphic, but you can see where Ten Hag down here fits into the mix of all of the managers at United since Fergie left. So, you can see that Ole was actually numero uno. He had the best goal difference through the games managed. Now, Erik Ten Hag, of course, is the lowest of any of the managers who have taken over since Fergie, with a goal difference of about 11 or 12, I think, in his 80-plus games managed. So that's just one of the stats that we're going to get to, but it kind of shows you where he's at in the hierarchy of the Manchester United managers post-Fergie. So let's move on. So here's another graphic that I personally love, and this shows you some of the most interesting, I would say, results during the Ten Hag career at Manchester United. So, obviously the Brentford 4-0 loss, the 6 goals conceded to City, the 3-1 loss to Villa, loss to Arsenal. Of course, my personal favorite, the 7-0 loss to Liverpool, and the list goes on. Some of these interesting results under Ten Hag that has really, probably split the fan base over there in Manchester. I'm only speculating, but this is also a really interesting graphic because this shows all of Ten Hag's former Ajax players that he's brought to Manchester United. And, doing some quick math there, we can see that he has indeed spent over 250 million euro on his former Ajax players. Now, Ajax probably loved that. They probably loved that a lot because, they've given up a lot of talent to Manchester United, and they've received ample funds in return. So we're getting here towards the end. I'm going to reveal my big worry with Ten Hag. Here are some of the recent transfers, not just the Ajax transfers, but the recent transfers for United. And of course, that kind of results in this graphic here, which kind of shows you the difference between, Arne Slot's Liverpool, who have spent 12 million euro this past summer, and Erik Ten Hag, who's spent almost, over €500 million to get to where they are, which is 14th in the Premier League. Now, it's early in the season, of course, but I'm showing you all these stats, right? I'm showing you all these stats because I want to tell you that my biggest fear with Erik Ten Hag, brace yourselves for this. My biggest fear is that Erik Ten Hag finds a way to get sacked, because I think he's been trying really, really hard, and they have not done it. They have not sacked him yet. I don't understand it. But if Manchester United were to move on from Erik Ten Hag, there is a possibility that they can become a good club again. Like, they can actually play good football. And that worries me. That worries me a lot because, you look back 10, 15 years ago, they were our biggest rivals. And we were, We were losing Premier League titles to them. So that's my biggest worry. I'd love to know what you guys think. Get your comments in below, and I want to know, do you share this same fear with me as a Liverpool fan? I'd love to know, and I'll see you in the comments.